future faking, where a narcissistic person will promise you the dreams of your future to deliver you your worst nightmares. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel where we discuss all things narcissism, and this video is going to explore more about the narcissist and their manipulation method of future faking to get their needs met by you. So when it comes to dealing with a narcissist, when you first meet them, they can be so attentive and ask so many questions and listen to you and seem like they care about you. And this is so that they can get to know everything about who you are as a person, so they can reflect that back to you, so they can mirror who you are as a person. Now, mirroring is something that people do on a day-to-day basis just to build a rapport with people. Narcissistic people do it in a manipulative manner, where they're going to get to know all your desires, all your wants, all your hopes, all your dreams, all your hobbies, and match them like for like. They're going to tell you exactly what you want to hear. They're going to claim that they want the exact same things that you want out of life, so that you can begin to romanticize about how your life will be with that person. And when you begin to romanticize about how your life will be with that person, it also creates a strong desire within you to achieve those things with that person. As when it comes to a narcissist, when they're future faking with you, they make out that they want these things too. You don't recognise that they're not interested in these things, which is why it's far easier for them to walk away from them. They're not interested in these things. They're interested in exploiting you and getting their needs met by you. When it comes to a narcissist and their future faking, with some, it's instinctively done. It's a pattern of behaviour. It's just something they've learned to get what they want. They are preoccupied with the fantasies of power and success, and when they meet you, they get preoccupied with those fantasies, not recognizing that they don't actually want those things. They're just fantasizing about those things with you. You're romanticizing them. They're fantasizing about them. They don't actually want them. They don't want to put the hard work in and the graft and the effort. They just want it to magically appear, and they want you to make it happen. And if you don't make it happen, then that's your fault and not theirs. So it's just instinctively done and a pattern of behaviour. With other narcissistic people, it's intentionally done. They know full well how to exploit people, how to drain people, how to get their needs met by people. They know full well future faking also happens in the re-idolization stage of a relationship. So when a child has had enough of their parent, when a child tries and tries and tries to be there for their parent and want their parent to love and care about them as they do their parent, and then has finally had enough and starts to walk away, that's when the parent stops treating them badly and starts promising them things just to break those promises on them. However, sometimes the confusing thing is, with some narcissistic people, they will treat you now and again. They don't treat you badly all the time because you walk away from them. So sometimes they will treat you better than anyone ever has, and then they will blame you when they treat you worse than anyone ever has. So you question yourself and not them. So with some narcissistic people, it comes from conscious thought, and it is intentionally done to manipulate you. Like when a narcissist fears that they are losing you, they will come back with that future faking to reel you back in. When a narcissist loses another source of supply and wants you back, or when a narcissist sees you doing better than you were before, they will come along with the future faking. All the things they once promised you and fail to deliver, they'll come up with no end of excuses and justifications, how they were in a bad place and they just need your help and they just need your support to pull on your emotions, to emotionally blackmail you, emotionally manipulate you, to suck you back into their games. And once they've got you back in, they treat you like dirt and discard you all over again. Narcissistic people devalue who you are as a person by using the very dreams they sold to you against you, by putting them down, by claiming that, oh, they've thought of something way better. And you ought to just appreciate that they've thought of something way better. Narcissistic people will future fake in the beginning. They will future fake in the intermittent reinforcement, and they will future fake in the Hoover. And it's all because they want something from you. They want to get their needs met by you. So they're going to promise you something in the future to get their needs met in the present. And then once their needs have been met in the present, they're going to fail to deliver on that promise they made in the future. However, if you dare stand up to them and ask them about this, they'll find a way to either further future fake, oh, next year when I get this promotion, next year when I get this bonus, next year when this happens. So they're putting it off. However, they put it off with rational justifications that can happen in a genuine couple with a genuine person. So you feel bad by calling them out and want to give them the benefit of the doubt. And the benefit of the doubt is another great tool that a narcissist will use to manipulate you, getting you to give them the benefit of the doubt. And then when next year comes and they fail, they'll come up with another load of excuses, to the point where you then hold that much frustration because things never come to fruition, that you turn around and finally snap out at them, and they turn around and accuse you of not working hard enough. They accuse you of not being there for them. They accuse you of not putting the work ethics in. They accuse you of not giving them enough time and attention. They shift all the blame onto you. They make out that you're the one that's uncaring, that you're the one that's unwilling. So you question yourself and not their manipulation of you. And when it comes to a narcissist and their future faking, whether it is intentionally done or instinctively done, they simply lack the empathy to care about you. They are purely looking to get their needs met. And they're looking to get their needs met by selling you an illusion of what life could be like with them, to give you that false belief of what life could be like with them. And in the beginning, they'll deliver on some of those promises, so your reality matches what they're saying. And then when they start to take them away from you, they'll bring up those times they have done something for you and you didn't do something for them. Yet they'll set the environment to a point where they will know you're doing something, and then they will ask something from you when they know you're busy. And when you let them down, they'll get offended because they don't respect your boundaries. They feel entitled to have everything their own way. And then they'll use that against you. What about when you didn't do this for me? So you're the one that is forever working harder to make it up with them. You're the one that's forever chasing those dreams and those desires with them, not recognizing that the very person that's wanting or claimed they wanted these things with you is actually using the things you want to exploit you, to manipulate you. A narcissistic person will sell you the future of your dreams to deliver you your worst nightmares. Not only will they deliver you your worst nightmares, they set the environment so that you're the one that's left questioning and doubting yourself through their gaslighting, and not what. And it's harder then to recognize what they're doing to you. It causes that cognitive dissonance as you're living those two different beliefs from the one the narcissist sold you, the one you're actually receiving at some points, and then the negative experience that you're receiving, and trying to work all that out, which sends you into a state of despair, to which a narcissist then accuses you of being depressed. That's why they don't want to do anything with you, because you're depressed, because you're lazy, because you're stressed, because you're going crazy. And then they'll help you out by taking you to the doctors to get you on medication, so you feel thankful and grateful that they're willing to be there for you and support you, not realizing that this is the very person that is trying to sink you to get their needs met by you. If anyone has any examples of future faking, as there are many of them, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a new book out on Amazon, which is 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People. If you'd like to check that out, the link for that is also in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.